That's Raining Blood by Slayer coming in. Little blast from the past, hanging out with Bonfire. Robert Kelly, Big J. Okerson hanging out with you. We got some fun people in the studio today. Where's my zany morning zoo stuff?
What do you want, like ding-dong noises?
No, you know, come on, listen to today's Home of Rock.
Okay.
When I went to Bonnaroo Slayer was playing, Big J, I was like, I won't know any of the songs. So he's like, you'll know at least 3. And they started one song, goes, you know this one, right? I'm like, no.
I would only say one. That song we just listened to is
That
the only
one.
one. You should know, yeah.
I have to say, though, the show you're talking about, Bonnaroo Slayer in the Tent, was the best Slayer show I've ever seen. They were so happy. They killed. It was amazing.
Is that the one where you guys, we did the show in the circus tent?
Yep.
And you guys, hey, man, you asked me, you go,
Were you there
we're
that
going to
year?
take mushrooms.
Oh.
We're going to get shirtless. Not you, but him. Mushrooms.
Like
and he pulled out a bag of mushrooms like he went to the supermarket.
2 pounds I got.
2 pounds, and then you go into and going to go walk into 100,000 people.
Yeah,
And
I threw mine up immediately.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
I went back.
Hands up?
I went back to the hotel and got a club sandwich. I got a club, and
That's so
think
funny.
I watched a Meg Ryan vehicle.
We did so. We can keep you out for Slayer these days.
We went for it. They
sure.
crushed. They started off, all they goes, hey, we know we're too old for this, but we're here. And then just fucking shredded for 59.5 minutes.
Yeah, what was awesome about it, well, I went on tour with them. On one of those tours I did, I was with them, and they are, people love Slayer, so you can take nothing away from that. Whatever they got, they have something people love. I literally like that one song. I love it, but any other song, and they are such boring performers to me. They just stand there in place and don't do anything, and the songs all sort of sound alike. So it's not good. But Bonnaroo was awesome because they knew they were out of place, and the excitement they had on their face watching these, like, just these, like, you know,
19-year-olds.
yeah, these goofy just kids that are there. They're there just as much for DJ Deadmau5 as anything. And they went in there and just lived in Slayer's world for now. Everyone was, Ari jumped in the mosh pits. There was it was great. And in between every song, this band that usually their whole thing is like, you know, the scowls and whatever, like you'd see them like talking to each other off microphone, going like, "Yo, this is crazy.
This rules.
Like, this is so cool."
Yeah.
Don't you get scared though, like being in that many people, that you might get dehydrated? I mean, doesn't that run through your
This
mind?
show was like, I was the
That's
elderly.
a real fear, Bob.
I was the elderly perspective on the show, and now Bobby's the elderly perspective. Bobby, what's it like in a few more years?
Well, there's things that happen on your feet. They're called plantar's warts. They hurt.
They hurt like a sumbitch.
I learned how to spell fasciitis today.
I have fasciitis.
I've
Dude, I
had
was just
it.
watching him, and I was like, and I'm looking at this fucking surfers. I'm just looking at the crowd surfers, and I'm just getting more and more amped. In about 15 minutes, like, guys, I gotta go. I gotta do something real quick. And they were just ready, like, jump on my back.
Oh man, I crowd surfed once. It was exhilarating, but like it was so scary.
Too, yeah, it's one of the greatest. Especially being I was heavy. I think I was 3-something at that point.
Yeah,
and the fact that they didn't drop me, and I got to do something I would never thought I would get to do.
It's why I like to flip in swimming pools.
What?
When I get in a swimming pool,
Yeah.
everybody else can do whatever they want, go into their own world, and I will go in like towards the back of the pool and just do flips repeatedly.
Underwater
in a pool. Ari, you've witnessed this.
Yeah, you're
several
pretty good at
times.
it, too. Yeah, I'd say you're excellent. Not just pretty good. Pretty good was just shortchanging you.
Thank you.
You're
I am. I could do it all completely underwater, but that zero-G feel, I've never had that kind of lightness in the world.
Yeah.
So I really do. It's just, I like to think of it as a positive, like I'm having fun and, you know, doing flips in the pool. It could also read as sad kid whose father left, sad fat kid trying to feel like everybody else for a minute.
After every flip, he looks around. Is he? No, still gone?
Just a sad fat kid with a dream of being in Cirque du Soleil.
What's it like to be... What's it like to be weightless?
What is it like to be an O?
Everybody, it's the Bonfire. Faction Talk Sirius XM 103. Big Jokerson. Robert Kelly, we have an awesome guest in today, everyone. You know, a special Jew is currently out. You've already seen it for sure, but he's also going to be, big day, the Beacon Theater, New York City, Friday, March 24th. It is Ari Shafir, everybody.
Thanks for having me. Pretty excited about the show. Pretty excited to be here under the new look of the Bonfire.
Yeah, the big
Jacob with a hairbrush.
Hey, that's right. You're listening to the Bonfire Faction Talk 103. That was Rain and Blood by Slayer. Big Jokers and Bobby Kelly taking all your requests for the next 15 minutes. Third caller gets Incubus tickets this weekend coming to Jones Beach Arena.
Is that all? Any of that real?
No.
Have you ever given away tickets to a caller?
No.
You got to do that.
Oh, like Skankfest tickets.
Yeah.
Caller 11 right now. That kind of shit.
Well, you got the Beacon Theater. Give a couple tickets away. Big shot.
What do you want them to do? What do you want these people to do?
I am literally in the process of like, because it's New York, I'm like, I need more free tickets. I thought I'd have 50. And
I
like,
asked.
you have like 10.
I-
I'm like, damn it.
You have 10 free tickets for your.
maybe 20, and I'm like, I've overpromised already. So I got to get it up to 50, and then the Bonfire crew will come. Let's take a caller right now and betray them.
No, the Beacon's going to be fucking. I wish I can go. Isabella's going to go in my place. She's going to bring the Okerson name to the show
But nice, hell yeah.
When is it?
next week.
A week from Friday.
Oh, jeez.
You'll be gone too.
Yeah.
You
A lot of people are like, I'm definitely coming. Oh, no, I'm not coming.
Is this your first time playing it?
Yeah. I went twice, saw you up there once, taking questions and answers.
Oh, yeah.
Getting
Did you-
interrupted by Louis C.K.
Did you see it? Haven't we
Does
all?
that guy ever let you talk?
And then I saw Billy Wayne Davis open for Sturgill Simpson.
Okay.
So one Sturgill Simpson song, I had to go do a spot.
The fuck is a Sturgill Simpson?
A country legend.
Oh,
we
sorry.
could do some. We have a couple games going on right now on the new Bonfire. Right now we have send us a video of you. Could be guy, could be girl.
That's a good one.
If you could get a load on your like neck
Past your nips.
Yeah.
Has to go
above
past
your
the
nips,
Yeah.
and without hands, control it down to get into your belly button.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You win something.
that's
Yeah.
a video. It's
Yeah.
tough too because you really. I mean, I would suggest to people out there get a second person to help. You're raising your arm, trying to get it, whatever. Now it's an unnatural shift in weight and
You're gonna
displacement.
you're gonna have to put some trust in somebody to film
Yeah,
this
it's
for
hard
you.
enough as it is.
Yeah. And I would suggest have a pillow under your neck, already be up a little bit.
Already be up a little bit.
But you don't want the trail to start too quick either, though. You
No.
want to control it, so you want to like
If
catch.
you zoom right past the fucking.
Yeah.
But you have to
belly
do
button.
it in a timely fashion so it's fresh enough to still run. You know what I mean? It
Right.
could just start seeping in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
older
become
the better
crust.
because the older sperm is way looser,
Yeah?
but you don't get the shot
Runnier,
that
a
you
little
get as a
runnier.
young guy.
Yeah.
Well, older sperm can also have little chunks in it.
Can
Which
have
could
little
help.
chunks?
Yeah,
Have
a little like jello, gelatin.
That
like
helps with gravity.
I'm aware what you
sperm-
mean.
Yeah, they just like sperm.
Tactile. You feel like if you squeeze it, you could explode it, sort of?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
bubble tea.
Hey, I got to throw it real quick.
He goes, oh, why does my cum have tapiocas in it? Oh, shit. The Beacon's exciting as shit. That's
I'm very excited about
that's the test now, right? That's the New York thing.
It's like a new club. Everyone's doing
Yeah,
it.
the Gramercy, everybody.
Gramercy became that became like standard.
Yeah,
I was
the
there last
gram-
night
the
for going to
Gramercy-
Norman's thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, for who?
Norman enlisted a live
Tuesday Stories?
story.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Sal and Shane were there.
Oh, hell yeah.
They were talking about cheap and Judaism, and I was just there, and I was like, I think I'll come up. And like, what are you doing here? I was like, here, free pizza. I'm like, you didn't get any? And I just pull one out of my pocket. I pre out a slice of pizza. I left it in my pocket in case someone would stop me.
You had an encased piece of pizza in your pocket.
Yeah.
The old Steinberg.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
Steinberg there. Fuck it. I got my percentage.
Oh, if you see Black Lou over there, you're probably confused.
I can't because it's shadowy over there.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Wow. Wow.
It's a little. He's looking a little down.
Why? What happened?
Well, you know.
You heard about the Kanye stuff?
Zeke's gone.
What do you mean they let him go?
Yeah.
Dude, it was for the best.
Oh, it absolutely is for the best.
I looked. He was 22nd in the league last year. Now, Pollard, their combo. They should have just given it to Pollard the whole time.
They will.
Having Zeke there, he had a great run. It's over. You're sad he's gone.
Absolutely.
Can you even eat cereal anymore?
Nope.
You can't. You really can't.
It hurts.
Where did he go?
Nowhere
They
yet.
just released him.
They released him. Yeah.
If he goes to the Eagles, I'll kill myself.
He's just not that good anymore. He's just, but he still gets like four a carry.
Nah,
Yeah,
he's just
he's a goal line guy now.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. When a black guy comes in with that nose ring look to the NFL,
Yeah.
they're usually mental patients, and they're not long for the game.
Zeke was not a mental patient.
He was a locker room problem often, wasn't he?
No.
No.
No?
No. He united that team.
I thought he like held out like a couple times, like more than once he's done that.
No, he said, I'm not done raising money for the kids yet until I won't get out of this big red bucket on Christmas time until I get another 1,000 donated to these kids. They're like, we need to play the game, Zeke. And he goes, these kids need clothes.
That didn't happen.
Did not happen.
He was maybe the greatest guy ever in football. That's why I said I never want to meet. I didn't meet Tony Romo because I was like, fuck him. I hope he gets his clavicle broken.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tom Brady is a doll to talk to, but he can go fuck himself forever.
Why? Tom Brady.
I want to kiss. I want to kiss his
love
kid.
Tom
See what all the
Brady.
hype is about.
Yeah, what's it all about? Yo, let me tongue your kid down. Stop making it weird.
You know,
get all the tongue?
I defended him because I kissed my kid.
I kissed your
defended
kid.
him. What?
What?
What did you say?
What did you hear?
I heard you. I heard you kiss my kid.
You heard it wrong. That's
Oh,
that's wish fulfillment on your part.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I thought I heard.
He goes, yeah, kiss your kid. How do you think you got so good at it, Bobby? How do you think Max got so great at kissing? You think he just was born that way? Is that how
Zeke left.
narcissistic you are?
Oh, that would make me disgusted. I see just Max out in the shed with Ari.
It's such a double layer. He goes, my son's getting molested by Ari? Fuck.
It's a double layer. It is a double layer.
Comes out, sun's out, guns out. It is when he did that kissing thing. I defended him. I was like, dude, you kissed your kid in the lips. Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
But
It is
there is a
nothing.
time limit. I found out there's a time limit.
Oh, for sure.
Because I actually wound up kissing a guy. I was like, I'm going to kiss you on the lips as long as he kissed his son on the lips.
And it was too much.
It's too much. It's
Yeah.
It's 2 seconds. It's 2 seconds too long.
Yeah. You're
No,
also not
that's what they said
supposed to
about
suck
staying in
his...
the league. He stayed in the league 2 years too long. He still went to the playoffs twice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because it wasn't so much how long he had the lips together as that when he pulled away, he sucked his bottom lip.
Yeah.
When he pulled away, he went, I love you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
You have your mom's lips.
Oh, God. Son.
Yeah. I kiss her pussy lips. What?
What age do you stop, Bobby?
What age do you stop?
Kissing your son, yeah.
Pubes.
Pew.
No. I'm gonna
No,
kiss.
before that.
I'm Italian, so I can do it on the cheek for the rest of the life, but on the
Sure.
lips. I mean, on the lips is very.
I wouldn't kiss a
is
kid on the lips.
European.
Kiss a dog on the lips. That's it. Never kiss a kid on the lips.
Yeah, that's your,
I
that's
kiss my daughter on the face.
I kiss my kid right on the lips. See you
Yeah.
later, kid. I love you. Have no
Well,
problem
my daughter's
with that.
20, so I can't just go kissing on the lips every time I see her.
Well, he did the other night when I told you this, when he slept in the bed with us. He's getting too big now. When he put his leg over my body and scooted me into him.
Who?
Really?
Max?
And- yeah,
he
and
pulled you towards.
I had to get up.
That's a high level move.
Yeah.
I got up and I went, huh. I was like, I'm not your bitch.
What is he, a spy in Venture Brothers?
Dude, he put his leg over and
"Get
just
over here."
scooched me into him
How
like
old
a
was he?
blanket. He's 9.5.
This
Do you know
just
how exciting that was?
Yeah.
But Bobby, also, he got to watch. He's been very aware of a time when that leg couldn't go around you. So it feels
yeah, that's
very
right.
nice. He couldn't cuddle you like that before.
I know.
you
That's
fucked
true.
up.
That's
Very
right.
excited.
Get ready to tap.
Yeah, he's very excited. Now
Oh, my God.
Now he can bitch out his dad.
Christ forbid you would have rolled over when he was scooching you into him before. You would have killed him. It would have been a thing.
I would have heard an arm. I would have definitely heard an arm. He would
Definitely,
have,
yeah.
He would have saw somebody the next day.
He definitely wouldn't have played professional sports when he got older.
Yeah, something would have been numb for a couple days.
This is old nerve injury from my dad rolling over on me.
Yeah, I lost these 2 fingers.
That was my fat fear when Isabel was a baby about like,
You're going to lose a finger in her puss?
yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck is?
That's one of my fear.
Oh my God, that's just.
It's not my fear. I said it was his fear.
Yeah, it's fucking on me about it.
No, it was like falling asleep. You know, when they're babies and they fall asleep, like while you're laying there kind of on the bed with them, you feed them, and they nod off. And I'm like, man, that was such a scary idea. That just falling asleep and just like rolling over.
Just
on
smothering your kid. What would you do if you woke up and your kid was dead?
Having a dream that you're shoving a pillow down.
Would you just wake? I think I would just wake up and be like, I found him like that.
Yeah, for sure. That's the point I was going to ask.
Trump,
Is that what you're
Casey
making?
Anthony.
Are you making the idea that like, would you definitely say you had nothing to do with it? I would just lie. If it was just me and the kid,
Yeah.
I'm already going to live with guilt the rest of my life.
The problem
There's
is
no
if you
reason
lie-
that should be in prison.
If they lie and find out you're lying, now you can't be like, all right, the truth is it was an accident. They're like, nah, we don't believe you.
It just doesn't matter. Even if it's an accident, you're going to go to jail.
But if you tell them from the start, I rolled over on the kid, it was a freak accident, then you're not going to jail.
Yes, you are.
No way.
You go to
No
jail
way.
if
You're allowed
you
to
roll
sleep
over
next
on
to
your
your
kid?
Yeah.
As long as you're not fucking it, you're allowed.
No, you'll get some kind.
What if you fell asleep on it, but you fucked it too? Is that
Like they found out you fucked it before.
Yeah,
not
this is the version of I shot sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. I did rape my child, but I did not kill it on purpose.
Classic case. Classic case.
Yeah, I would lie. I would check for wounds though, like if his nose was broken or smushed in. If he was just smothered straight out, I would definitely lie.
That's
your kid died
definitely
smushed?
happened. I've read that.
It happened, of course, yeah.
A woman, I know it was a woman, rolled over onto her kid. She was a heavy-set woman.
Oh boy. It,
Well, no, the thing is, you've got a year, I think. Maybe not a year, maybe 6 months, where if it happens then, easy, you do the SIDS.
SIDS.
No one knows what that is anyway.
Blame it on Sid's Barrett.
So, yeah, SIDS Barrett, that psycho.
We got to get rid of Dak.
Dak Prescott?
We need. Yeah, we got to get rid of that guy.
He's
gotta
staying.
go.
He's staying. He's staying.
You got to meet him, huh?
We interviewed him on the show, Dak
How was
Prescott.
it?
It was sweet. He's a nice guy.
He
I'd
was
like
really
to say
cool.
never meet your heroes, and I showed up to an after party of Roger Waters, and they were like, "Should have been here earlier, dude. You could have met him." I'm like, what am I gonna do? It's never good to meet your heroes. Then I ended up talking to him for like 3 hours. It was awesome, and then suddenly he started screaming about Israel. Screaming.
That's not true.
It's not funny. People are dying. Oh, it is 100% true.
Really?
He started talking about BDSM, whatever, not BDSM, BDS,
Jesus.
BDSM?
boycott, divest, whatever. And then he was like going on and on, and Hinchcliffe was like, "Be careful, Roger. We got a fucking nosy one right here, if you know him." And then we started laughing, and he started screaming,
Like, angry.
"Not funny." Oh yeah,
At you?
at the
Jews in general.
Jews in general, or the Israelis in general,
Okay.
and our lack of. They were trying to invite him to a comedy show the next day, and then after that, I was like, "God, I don't think he's going to enjoy. He's a great musician. He's just not an audience for comedy."
Why he doesn't like the Jews?
Israel
thinks it's an
rules.
apartheid
Palestine
/ genocide.
rules.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
What's his
Deep in.
What's his Instagram?
Roger Waters.
I want to follow him. I just like follow him. Have the same ideals.
Yeah,
His Instagram is Hitler had some good ideas. At Hitler had some good ideas. One
it's
word.
tough because it is a genocide, but justified. No, okay. Come on, guys, let's get back to it.
I literally watched the whole documentary on the way here on Hitler. On all the
What'd you
Good
find out?
stuff?
He wasn't a bad artist. His watercolors were nice.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't that bad.
Would you
Wasn't
buy
that bad.
one?
I would 100% have a Hitler watercolor. Yes.
Hitler original?
I had a Hitler youth knife
Do
that
you
I
think
wound up giving away. Someone gave it to me, and I felt a little creepy with that.
Did they ever interview the distant relatives of Hitler? They're there. They're
Bill
out
Hitler.
there.
They are, but they're hiding.
Oh, you think
They're
everyone
in the
changed
attic
their name?
now?
You think there's not one person who just goes like, no, like, yeah, Hitler was my great-grandfather, for sure.
One just goes with the mustache.
You didn't know him like
You know
I knew
what?
him.
It's how it grows.
Yeah.
But even like I never met him, but like, yeah, that was
He
apparently
always
like
gave
my
us fun
great,
trinkets like molars.
my great-great-grandfather.
I got like 9 wedding rings.
Shoes, so many shoes. We never wanted for shoes with Uncle 80 around.
I've got 4 bone tomahawks. They were very Hills Have Eyesy type gifts.
That show at the Beacon is on Friday nights, so Orthodox Jews will not be coming.
Oh,
It's okay. They're for the best after hearing this.
Do you have a lot of? Did the Jewish community rally behind you like Modi?
Legitimately, real answer. Maybe
Yeah.
I should never give a real answer. My sister, Orthodox Jewish, she was
Yeah.
like, the community was worried when they
They
heard
were.
about it. They were
Wow.
like, "Fuck, how's this gonna go?"
Wow.
And then they said they found it very respectful and far too filthy.
Okay.
I was
Really?
like, that's okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's
They're like,
not
it was
bad.
surprisingly nice. A lot of f bombs, but really nice.
But outside of that, they had no problems with
They
it.
were like, "This is great. This was very like was nice to us." Instead of like,
Is that how they talk?
Oy vey, he did it.
Hey,
It's a
he
good
did.
show.
It
He
was
came in.
good.
He was respectful.
I mean, a couple F-bombs, too many, but
he
that
said
was
the
okay.
thing. The mouth was a
good
little
as good
filthy.
as do. I don't like to give out credit, but
Nothing we could have washed out with some soap or some chocolate money.
Chocolate money.
We're doing a new hour.
At
the
new
Beacon?
hour.
You have another hour.
Yeah, I already had it.
Ugh.
I know.
Yeah, you came back, did you?
Fucking hate.
Yeah,
you.
came out. I've had 8 months off without doing it.
Now he's got
plus
to
the
do
pandemic.
Now he's
so
got to do
another
the
year
COVID
off.
stuff. Yeah.
Now I'm getting to COVID stuff. Yeah, exactly.
So, guys, anyway, COVID.
So Trump is running. Oh, that's actually doable.
That's actually
again.
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
fuck,
can do
that
all
was
the
a bad
Trump shit.
example.
Are you growing the curls on the side? What are you doing?
No, they are growing out though, aren't they?
Is that like just a thing that happens?
It just happens to my peeps. Shut up, Jacob. Don't betray us.
every time you get a deal, they grow.
Yeah, exactly. You got interest from a network.
Wow, that is hilarious. They really do just grow.
Yeah. There you go.
It just happens. But the
Oh my God.
They just come out, huh?
we found out, by the way, Jacob
Batat?
religious Jewish family, not Orthodox or Orthodox.
No.
Conservative?
My
Reformed.
dad is. Yeah, very.
So
very
it comes from a household like that, and
Israeli.
only person in the room whose family is together and was okay and didn't take him to school with vermin.
What do you mean?
Jacob, his very religious father
Yeah.
and mother, father in his life. He's the only one in the room who's father in his life his whole life.
You guys, none of you guys?
Not in his life his whole life, but the only one that was there with mom the whole time, still currently.
You can tell. I mean, look how classy he is.
bud.
Right.
It's almost like when you heard about other people, when you got to college maybe, heard about other people like, wait, none of your parents are together? Wasn't it a shock?
Your parents are still
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, it's a standard.
Well,
There were like
to be
3
fair-
divorced people in my community.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, whoa, they're not together anymore. The Heibergowitzes is splitting up. Who's going to get the Chaim name?
What are the woman is his dad gonna get? No offense. I'm just assuming.
No, that probably, I feel like that's probably the thing going why they keep everybody plain in the community for the most part is to be like, it's me or another me.
There's no
Right,
hot.
right,
there's
right,
no
right.
hot blonde.
Yeah, who's going to whisk you off to the other shul?
Sometimes you get lucky and you got a natural, awesome body Jew broad. Again, Bobby, I brought it up yesterday.
Jew globes.
Reddit, when I was looking up there, can you look up any kind of porn on Reddit? And I said Jewish whores was when I looked up and like, good. Really, it's if you're looking for big gnats,
Jew globes.
That's the place
the
to
Jew
go.
globe is one of the most underrated body parts in the world.
they're heavy, but the nips in front,
Nice.
it's
they don't go under
impressive.
nip.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question. When you're in the Hasidic world
Okay.
and can they take the wig off when they have sex?
Oh, yeah.
So you take that off when you come in. You
When
hang
you
it
get
up like a
home, when you
hat.
get home. Yeah.
So
Around
you-
your own family, you're
So
cool.
there's a hat and then there's a wig.
There are these white heads up in their like on top of their closets, and
Yeah.
they put their wigs on those heads, so they
So-
pick out which hair they want.
So you can just when you're home, that's her hair. You're with your wife.
You're with If somebody
Right.
knocks on the door, like, hold on, let me get decent, and that means fucking staple a fucking
but if she's hot-
rug to your head.
If she's hot, every night is like the movie She's All That. Do you know what I mean? Where
And
like,
you get a new style every day.
You start, but it's not even that. I'm just saying, like you take this like frump, and then you undress to find out she's got a rockin' body underneath.
You're like, what?
She's got neatly trimmed pussy hair under that pussy hair wig, the merkin.
Can they trim? They can't trim their pussy hair, right?
They can, they won't, but they can. But they could. There's nothing wrong with it.
As long as they wear their merkin.
Yeah.
So the world doesn't see their pussy hair.
They have to wear no.
You would be surprised that some of these, like, you would be like, if you're like, I don't know, betrothed to somebody, you know, when you're 6, and you find, if you're the guy like, yeah, they hooked me up with this, and then the clothes come off the first day, and they're like, damn,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a fucking joy.
that
And then
the thing,
to his
like, oh,
buddy, like,
nice.
you found a nice body too, right? And he's like, no.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, I just got some mom bod 18-year-old.
Fuck.
Does it ever happen where someone inside the community fucks around and you know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
you got to go see.
Probably wildly.
You got to
Dude,
go
when I
see.
finished, remember that storytelling show at Montreal?
Sure, yeah.
That's, how do you say it now?
Transbar.
Transbar.
Yeah.
And afterwards, that block, it's quiet till about midnight. They're like, you got to get the fuck out of here. And I saw the hooker start coming in, and I saw a Hasidic Jew dropping off a fucking big fat black hooker out of his car.
Yeah.
So some of them got the freak
So,
gene.
I told you yesterday when Carla bartended that swingers thing, and there was 2 Hasidic guys there with definitely hookers. The Hasidic guys, when they remember at the cellar, those guys were the best.
That's right.
They're the
They were
best.
fucking
There was a
great.
group, but there was a group of. I don't know if they're still the same ones, but they came for years and years, a couple times a week, and they were like kind of loud, and obnoxious, but also
Having a
respected the
blast.
show. They
Yeah.
were just having a blast, and you could fuck with them. And
I
they were
call
the
those
best.
people frontier Jews. Because this is stuff that they're not allowed to do, but everybody's like, why are you doing that? It's like Batman's parents. They got killed watching black music. You know,
Yeah.
pretty much. And they're like, why are you going up to the Cotton Club? You know? And so it's like that. Like, they're allowed. They just rarely see that. And those ones are the coolest.
But you're not supposed to do hookers and shit.
No, hookers, no.
And I think that's like, I think there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
I think
That's
a
why
lot
they
of-
take hookers to the comedy club. If you take hookers to a swinger party, you're like, anyone else here cannot tell on me because you're here. At this comedy cellar, you're like, I'm just here with my wife.
How
Are there any girls though? My question is, I know
Girl freaks.
but any girl freaks in the community where they'll, you catch them, blowing a rabbi?
Joanna Angel.
Joanna Angel.
What's
she
that?
got Joanna Angel,
Porn star.
Jewish, and would get upset about Jew jokes.
Really?
Like no sense of humor about it.
Buddy, Bobby, she's done SDR show now 2 or 3 times, and I will say flat out, her husband enjoys me. She is not. She never laughs at like what I say. She's always like, kind of annoyed.
Oh, Jewish wigs. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Joanna Angel. That's a guy.
Why does this look like Ex Machina?
Christine, I remember you said that you had a gay roommate who gave massages, and it was always like rabbis or religious or Orthodox Jews that would pay for it.
Yeah, he was a big fat gay guy, and he used to list himself on Craigslist
That's what
for
Dawn
naked
calls me.
naked massages.
Maybe just a big fat gay guy.
I hear that out of Dawn's mouth all the time. Big fat gay guy's home.
Great personality.
Get your homework done, man. Big fat gay guy just drove up in the driveway.
Well, isn't the black market that stuff is always driven by like people
Freaks.
having to escape?
Yeah.
The thing. But it's not even freaks. That
people
guy,
who
that
can't live their
Hasidic Jewish guy, just wants to fuck. He didn't want to marry this girl, and he wanted to fuck a few people in his life until he found the girl he wanted to be with. But he can't explain any of that at home to anybody. He will lose his whole family. So it's better for him to just go sneak off and hope that he doesn't get caught on a sting.
Mhm. I was
But
at a
how
bar-
does he get the money out?
Well, I mean, it hurts to withdraw money. At
No,
any
I
moment.
don't
What's
mean
the
that.
forgiveness like?
I don't mean that. How does he get the money out
Full
of
forgiveness.
the house?
That's Joanna Angel.
Does the husband, like Dawn takes care of all the money? For me to go get a hooker,
Yeah.
I would have to launder money through one of you.
The wives just get credit cards. There's not, and they spend money on almost nothing.
Okay.
They wear the same. They don't even fucking. They don't spend a lot of soap money. So,
Jesus Christ.
all right, a little bit too late. So this is what they were worried about.
Wash
the
your
community.
ass.
Yeah,
Wash your ass, Jews.
yeah. No sense
But
of humor
Ari,
about
what's the
Judaism.
So guy goes.
Full forgiveness. You're back in.
You got arrested yesterday for being with a hooker at a
Nope,
whorehouse.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Not full forgiveness. The rabbi will forgive you. The religion will forgive you. You've got to go to a new synagogue. They'll all talk. The wives won't let the husbands hang out with you anymore.
So it's time to move on. You got to move. Probably.
Yeah, you got to move. Yeah.
But that's not. But you're not. But the religion, like
Religion, you're welcome back.
They won't tell you. Yes, I was saying it's got to be.
Socially, no.
Getting excommunicated from a religion has to be pretty hard because like they need the recruitment.
Yeah, exactly. They want you.
Like so, if you're like, I'm sorry, I fucked kids, they'll go. You gonna come to church every week? Yes. All right.
Yeah.
You're forgiven,
You're
I
back
guess.
in. You get one row back.
It'd be funny if that's the way you said it. I fuck
right.
kids. What? Can you
Yeah,
phrase
fuck
it differently?
kids. Dude.
I lay
Even you
with
know
a
it's
child.
Oh, you got to watch the Jared documentary. Jared from Subway.
Oh, really?
Wow.
He went for it. He was pretty stoked on fucking children.
Did he do it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He fucked kids? I thought he just had pics.
He says he no. See,
I did
that's
too.
what I said.
I thought the same
What
thing.
was his publicist?
We all thought. No, I watched a documentary on that guy last night.
Maybe he was
Anthony
fucking
Pellicano is the guy who he's the Ray Donovan of real life. They had Chris Rock. He had audio of Chris Rock calling him that a girl was about to come out and say that Chris Rock like got her pregnant, and I think it was a lie. It turned out, at least because the baby was not his when they did the DNA test ultimately. But this is like the guy that you call to be like,
Take care of
make
this.
this go away.
Wow.
Make this go away.
There's a real guy like that.
Do you think
Anthony
the guy was?
Pellicano.
Do you think Jared was fucking kids, and then he was trying to talk to his like pedophile friends, and they said pics or it didn't happen?
Okay. No, it's funny. What he went to jail for, Ari,
Yeah.
what he went to jail for, all they caught him for was his friend, who was like the head of his charity,
Yeah.
and him were like partners in crime. So they would go to Thailand and fuck kids together.
That's a place
But
for it.
that's-
Cambodia,
They used to go to
Thailand.
Party
But
City.
that's not what they're going to show. They got his friend child pornography stuff, and he was linked to Jared, and they got Jared on the child pornography. That's why he's only doing 15 years. What a lady unnecessarily did as her own investigation, but it's authentic. Did her own sting thing, where she called, like was on the phone with him
she got the
constantly.
sexiest voice she could.
Yeah, and he couldn't wait
Oh.
to get her into this, all right down to including
Yeah.
asking flat out, like,
He was
"Can I
worse-
see your kids' naked?" Like, well, it's like, when do your kids take showers? Let me watch them, and it's fucking.
He
it's
was
crazy.
He was worse than Jay when he knew I was taking over on the Bonfire. That's how many people he told.
Yeah.
he was
Yeah,
just
he was
like,
pretty loose goose with it.
I love kid ass. Anybody.
I'm telling you, he did not, like when she was like, hey, remember you reached over that one time out of the blue and said, hey, I really find middle school people like so fucking attractive. That's his. He didn't even make it a joke. That was his like cast out into the world. Like, see if this chick's down with this stuff. And then she played along with him. And he didn't. At one point, did he ever go, "Are you recording this or something? Like, why are you asking like that?" She would just be like, "So, what do you? How old of children do you like to have sex with?" And he'll be like, 9, 10. It's the best. Their
Single
bodies are great.
digits
But he would just say it like,
Yeah.
He never had a problem saying it.
He said it like he was
thought
getting
he was fine.
interviewed, like by Barbara Walters for the Oscars.
Glad you
goes-
asked that. A lot of people stop at 12, but thanks, Barbara.
He goes, thanks, Barbara. I appreciate that. He goes, I'd say a 9-year-old. Now, look, I know what you're saying. That is pretty young, and it is. But veal's delicious.
Yeah.
And when you're in America, it's older. When I'm in the other countries, they're much smaller.
Not every 9-year-old develops the same. Some of these 9-year-olds are like 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Without any-
They have 9. That's what my pedophile hunter that I went out on the pedophile hunt with one time. He said that's what his method is to engage them and get them to keep talking. Is he almost takes their side? He's like, look, dude, it's just illegal, but like, I get it, man. He always goes, I get it. The 8-year-olds are fighting with guns in the Congo, so it's like, age is nothing. It's just a number. But you are in trouble here because she is underage in this country, and it gets them to keep. Because then if you go, it's like, I know, right? Isn't it crazy? We can't do this. Like they start talking more.
Yeah. Norton did the same thing with she-mails with me. Yeah.
He tricked you into thinking it's fine.
Oh my God! How about Josh yesterday? I thought about that all night. What a solid guy he is.
Revelation.
What did
Woof.
Josh do? Fuck trans?
Yeah.
Myers?
Yeah, and he says it with a very air of like, yeah, she had a little dinghy, and
He
I
says it with
rubbed
a very LGBTQ tone.
Is that what Norton did? Do you mind if I ask? Like, if Norton, when did he have to reveal this to you guys? Was he caught red-handed? Did it get
How was
exposed?
it among the friends?
The night I knew it, I was coming back from a gig, and I was coming through the Holland Tunnel up in the meatpacking district back when it was terrible.
But can I ask, was it leading up to? Did he make jokes that seemed to be leading up to this?
All jokes.
Okay.
And then I thought, and then I was in the car.
Is this like when Gerard came out the first time in that first special, and he goes, "Hey, Mom, I'm gay," and then she's like, "Really?" He goes, "No, not really." I'll wait till my next special and say it for real.
I was at a red light with this. I don't know who it was. Some young kid, and there was a black tranny coming down. That he looked like Keith.
Sure.
In drag coming down with a limp.
That's not hot.
But Keith now, like second stroke Keith.
Oh,
and
so she can't run.
This kid, he goes, "Hey, is it true about Jim Norton liking trannies?" And you look next, and the girl's walking over to the Saturn next to me, and it's Jim Norton. Listen to me. I am fucking swear to God.
Movie-esque.
And I went, does that answer your question? And I went, yo, Norton. And he just buried his head and went.
Drove off.
Little Saturn 4-cylinder, just take off down the road.
Without the black trans.
Without the black trans, yeah.
He was double mad. He found out, and I couldn't get what I wanted.
Pissed off, yeah. Yeah, but he's I love it, man. He really did make people like regular dudes normalized it.
He
which is
doesn't
fantastic.
care at all anymore. What I heard was from like Diaz was that when Norton really made his name is he said that in a story on stage at Montreal. Mm-hmm. And people were like, whoa. Like, it was hardcore back then. And he was just like, I'm doing it. I'm making it funny. And people were like, damn, we got to take this guy seriously as a comic.
It's just like my friend Wayne, though. I just can't picture him being like the picture of Norton's face being bent over, just cornholed by a dude with tits is so funny to me.
Wow.
Well, it's romantic to me.
No, it's not.
He's my friend.
No,
and
it's not
I'm glad he
romantic.
found love.
It's hilarious.
He really has normalized it. There's no part of you.
I'm
Like,
saying
there's
that-
no snickering. It's just like
My snickering is at the actual physical activity of it.
It's so weird though, Josh. When he was talking yesterday, I was like, I thought, and then when there was a little penis, it shook me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, first of all, if you're going to do it, why would you go a little hard?
That's what I completely agree with that. If I was doing it, I'm going for a thick log.
Disagree. It's like when I had sex with my first black chick. I don't want an afro. I want a ponytail. I want Stacey Dash black. Starter black.
I hear you. By the way, I don't disagree with you on that one.
I want eyelashes that go out like Amy Winehouse.
My first black chick was pretty black.
I don't want that. I want the Tootsie Tribe.
Was hot,
I want
though.
just a tight afro. I want just black. I want like 1970s.
Hotel Rwanda shit.
Yeah, you work up to a wig with a Ferris wheel in it.
You tell him you came to town on the giant metal bird.
Yeah, man. I want I'm really into black. I go to phases like Puerto Rican girls, white girls.
Sure.
I'm really into black girls now.
Why don't you ask Dawn to put on blackface and go out with you and stuff? She's like, no, it's for
She's
Meryl.
from Boston. She's gangster. She'll do it.
What, Dawn?
Yeah, tell Dawn to throw on some blackface.
Yeah, that was good. A girl from Everett, Mass.
Yeah, start calling her Dusk.
Hey, give me your car. I'm stealing your car. Is that what they say? Bobby, am I doing a good jab? Oh, my God.
It is weird when you see a black girl with a Boston accent. It's fucking trippy.
Yeah.
It's like a dude with like a black dude in Boston with a hey, dude, where you going, kid? It's like, what? What's going on?
When an Asian person gets any regional accent, it's hilarious.
Hilarious.
Henry Cho.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
He's the Texas accent, right?
Hey, y'all.
So funny.
Y'all.
Hail.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were bringing something up.
Well, we all were led to believe that you'd be bringing something up. I have a big announcement. It's a
Yeah?
big dream of mine for a while.
Trans?
Sounds sarcastic.
Sucking a trans girl?
Was to make my first special for somebody, and I finally did it. I produced, put together, however you want to call it, Big J. Okerson's special, Dog Belly.
Woof.
It's coming out in like a couple weeks.
Nice,
Couple
buddy.
weeks.
Yeah, pretty fucking excited.
I tell you,
Been
from
wanting for a
somebody
long time.
who was there on the outskirts watching, it was a beautiful. I know you killed it, but you was
they made it
so
look good. Yeah,
so pretty, man. It looked fantastic.
Yeah, that
'Cause
room, everything
Yeah,
came together
pretty,
on that.
Pretty cool.
That's gonna be. That special is gonna be killer, dude.
Let's hope.
You look great too, man.
Thank you.
You look fantastic.
Aw,
Yeah.
you shut up.
I will not shut up. You
He
look
was
good. and
he was
you
very
accept
clear.
it.
He was like, "Hey, listen, I need more cameras on the red streak side. I really want that accentuated. People have to know that I'm a fucking dork.
Yeah. If they don't know I'm a dork, what did I even spend all this money for?
What are these other side? That's not a red stripe on this side. Why even get this coverage? Is that what you call it? Coverage?
I'm getting this nice
did
house
he-
with a pool when we go to Austin.
Did he
together,
direct
buddy.
it?
Who?
No, Eric
Me?
Abrams
Eric directed it.
Yeah,
you produced it.
I
produced the shit out of
There was
it.
nothing
run
worse
along.
than seeing Ari with his hands on his hips, just watching monitors. And he's telling people to shush. Oh, I wanted to.
I was executive in charge of shushing on that one.
Oh yeah, he walked around shushing.
We were back there going, hey guys, shh, he's okay.
There was no wall there. Every noise, and you feel like you're in a separate. Andy Letterman tried to come in, and I was like, "You can't go back there. We're filming something." And she goes, "No, the DP said come say hi." I'm like, "Yeah, you can't say anything back there." She goes, "He just said to come say hi." I'm like, "The say part is the issue, so you can't."
Yeah, he
That
was
was so
very,
bad.
very militant.
Yeah,
Very militant. I won't use the word Nazi.
I was being
very-
a Nazi about it.
Yeah, he was very. He cared a lot.
An audience coordination Nazi.
He was nuts.
Fantastic work. Yeah, fantastic work, soldier.
Were you proud? Were you proud of him?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I teared up a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
was
cried?
yeah.
Wow.
cool moment.
First
It
show,
was great.
second show.
after the second show,
Yeah.
the adrenaline dump.
Late second show.
Late second show, you almost
Yeah,
teared
I
up.
was like, all right, we got this.
Yeah.
This is great.
And then you teared up, and then you pushed it back down. You didn't let it out.
Choke it.
Damn, did you see the video of Rogan bringing out Chappelle on stage?
No.
It was cool.
Place my
pop.
nuts.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
he like stoked? Oh, he told me he was coming. I was like, when's he gonna go up? He goes, after me.
Yeah.
Because he's going to try to do a very strict. He goes, there'll be no bumping at my club. And I go, what are you going to do when Chappelle comes? This is 8 months ago. What are you going to do when Chappelle comes? He goes, I've really got to figure that out. And I guess he's like, you got to go at the end.
But did he get rid of the check spot?
No check spot. I don't think he's charging.
What?
I think he's just like free drinks for everybody. I'm a billionaire.
People are reselling the tickets for $1,000.
Yeah, they got to stop that, right?
Do you know how they stop it? I'll tell you how they stop it. This is what they do at Glastonbury. You got to show up with an ID matching the ticket.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can return it, but you can't sell it.
Yeah.
It says no resale.
$1,000 people are paying.
I mean, they went
People-
so fast.
It's.
The-
It was, I mean, by the way, that's amazing. I mean, for a showcase club, I mean, it's gonna eventually.
Dude.
10 years from now, people are just going to go there for $25 on
Yeah.
a
Dude,
Tuesday.
I
Yes,
would
it'll be
only
interesting.
need to sell 2 tickets for me to be happy.
The llama boarded the comedy Mothership last night. What does that mean?
It's the goat.
Oh, it's a goat. Oh,
The yak.
oh that picture does make more sense now.
The yak showed up.
Oh,
Finally.
That's a great first comment. Joe Rogan has legs. He's only behind a desk.
That's fucking hilarious.
1,600 likes. Well deserved.
Joe Rogan has legs.
Let's see this intro. I'm actually excited about it.
Does anybody know the symbols, what they mean around the stage?
The symbols? Yeah, it's in a this sounds sarcastic again. It's in a Klingon type language, and it says like free speech forever, something like that.
Well
you can
said.
ask him about
Is
it.
it Klingon?
Something like that. Some dork ass like that. This dude's never watched an episode of Star Trek, and he's all in now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go sound on this, if my guess.
Where is this?
Let's throw a little song. This is his new club in Austin.
His new club, Joe Rogan's new club.
Oh, they all want to leave.
I'm about to bring up one of the greatest comedians that's ever walked the face of the planet. One of my dear friends.
wish it was
one
Voss.
of my personal heroes
The
in
legend.
comedy. Please give it up for the great and powerful Dave Chappelle.
Look how nuts they go. They just their bodies can't even. They just like jump up. Because he was done. They're all like, "Let's go get the car before it's too late." He goes, "Sit down." They're like, "What do you mean?"
Wow.
Take off your coat, motherfucker. Have some respect.
Y'all white motherfuckers ain't getting my coat off.
Damn, who shot this? Was it an iPhone 3? Can't even see his face.
Yeah, really. He goes, "This is actually the house camera, Ari." oh, no, it's good.
Okay, well, that was cool.
Good for them. The other contest we were having on the show that no one called in for was craziest thing that's been asked of you sexually. People call in and be like, what's the crazy thing while fucking? Someone's like, do this. You're like, I don't know about that.
I'll tell you a story.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a movie
Kung Fu Hustle?
with somebody.
Is that crazy?
What's
Sorry.
that, comedy theater?
I don't know what that is.
That's the McDonald's.
Oh, they already changed to comedy theater?
Really?
Comedy Cellar Comedy Theater.
Really?
Yeah.
Says it on the front already.
I was with a significant other. I said hi to this chick and was leaving. They're like, "What was that? Who's that person?" I was like, "Someone you hooked up with?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, I don't know, however many years ago. It's like, "Why was it weird?" I'm like, "She punched me in the face." She just full on punched me.
Really?
She was on top of me, and I was like, she's like, "Did you like it?" I'm like, "No, I hated it."
A punch.
A punch.
Did you keep fucking?
Yeah.
That may have taken me out of the game totally.
It took me out for a second. I was like, "Ah, what?"
You said, ow?
Yeah, just like that.
Oh.
She really emasculated me.
Whoa.
She got so hard, though. Yeah, what's the weirdest thing someone
The
asked you to
initiative
do?
someone takes. I've been bitten too hard. Not a fan of that.
Not a fan.
You got asked. A girl asked you to punch her.
To punch her, yeah. I didn't. But I was asked 3 times, and then by the 3rd time, I had to whisper, "I don't think I'm the right person for you."
I had a girl in San Diego.
That girl OD'd the next day.
No way.
No,
Yeah.
Jake killed her.
On cock.
No, at the comedy club. She was a waitress at a comedy club.
Jesus.
Dr. Grins.
Oh, yeah. You know, I had a girl in San Diego ask me, she's like, "Hit me," and I hit her. I'm like, "Do it like a man." I was like, "Whoa, okay." I hit her again. She's like, harder, backhand. She's like, "Wow." You know what she gave me?
2 months in jail. Really?
Yeah.
What she gave you?
HPV?
Oh, you got warts?
Yeah.
That's where
tracks.
you know where you got it from.
Oh, yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I got crabs twice from the same redhead.
Oh, no. She told me twice. Shame on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I
Did
got
you name
red-
them Sebastian since it was you fucked Ariel?
Dude, crabs are the worst because they move. Like
can see 'em.
they pop off.
No, I
like
would-
they
I-
give you a little magnifying glass with the crab brush and the cream, so you can
Just to get to
actually
know them?
You can just see them. Yeah.
Hey, little
is
buddies.
Oh,
Hey, guys, I got them flea circusing down there.
I call him Billy
there's
'cause
little
he
one's on a
burrows into
Ferris
my
wheel.
skin.
One's on a Ferris wheel. The other one's running on a log.
I had a girl up in when I lived with Billy. This black girl. She wanted me to choke her, but every time I choked her, she'd start crying.
Oh, my God.
And then I would stop and I would just be like, "I'm so sorry." She'd be like, "It's okay. I just," she would give me, and we'd talk, and I'm like, "Listen, let's just stop." She'd be like, "No, it's okay."
Fuck
and then
the
I was
shit
like,
out of me.
And then she's like, "Put your hands on my neck." And I was like, "You sure you want this?" She's like, I was like, "I'll fucking do it if you want me to." And then I start choking. She's like, "Please don't." I'm like, "What the fuck?" and that was so weird. We did it like 3 or 4 times, and finally I was like, "You gotta go."
This was the redhead?
No, that was a black chick. Wow. Black girl. Which I found weird because black girls, black me up, Lou.
Black me up.
Black girls, like, if they're going to do it, they just do it. There's no...
He has no idea.
Sorry.
He's had sex with one woman ever.
One black woman.
Really? Mm-hmm. Just one? Mm-hmm. How old are you?
30.
But it was his auntie. That's why.
Yeah, he's not the guy to ask. Literally anyone else in this room.
DJ Lou has fucked more black women.
Yes. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Black girls.
DJ stands for didgeridoo.
When they
didgeridoo.
When they want to have sex, they're like, we're having sex. Yeah. Don't, because I feel like white girls, you have to kiss them, grab their tits, rub their vaginas, so they're like, I can't take it anymore. Oh, so they can have an excuse like, I didn't know what I was doing. But a black girl is like, hey, we're gonna fuck, relax.
Yeah.
Let's put some music on.
Me and Christine had that once, and then the girl farted in Christine's face.
Wow, great move. That's fucking great. Like, did she move? Did she move her butt up and over to your face?
No.
It wasn't an on-purpose fart.
It was like a dog fart, like an accident on a pillow.
She just let it out, and where my face was, like, I caught it, and Jay didn't.
Oh, you got the wind? you look like you were filming a Trident commercial.
So
Did you have to silent talk to Jay? Jay.
Well, I was almost completely over at that point because there's just like the humor of that. And it was like, kind of like, so we finished up. And then when the girl left, I remember saying that to Christina. I was like, well, at very least, it didn't smell bad at all. And she goes, yeah, you were just low. You were under it. It did smell really bad.
Was it bad?
Yes.
What did it smell like?
Like a gross fart. Like not something you want to smell during
Christine,
sex.
that was your opportunity to be like grape soda and that Popeye sandwich.
I'm not great at racist jokes.
What's racist about that?
It smelled like a double down.
How dare you, Christine? If you think that's racist, that means you're racist. It's all perception.
Yeah.
Christine, you kept going? Like how long after
She didn't have to keep a heart on.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, we kind of just got through it after that.
That's when you got to just like...
It was a rush job after that.
Was it a fart sound or was it psst, like a...
Yeah, it was a little bit like...
Oh,
but you could tell it was that.
You know what that means? She was trying her best to hold
it in.
She was
trying.
Aware?
She was aware.
Wasn't aware?
She was aware.
How could she not be?
Oh, no, she was aware. No, it was it made noise.
Did it go...
Yes, it was more like that. Right?
Oh,
no. That's intentional.
It was like a ripper. It was like a butt vibrator.
That's intentional. No, I'm letting it out.
It happens.
She felt like unashamed by it. Definitely.
I think she tried to just move on.
She wasn't like, oh, sorry. Like it wasn't. Sure. It wasn't acknowledged.
I'm not mad at her for that. It's a decision you got to make in the moment, and maybe better just to.
Yeah, should I harp on this?
She knows we all know, or we could just move past it and hopefully it doesn't stink. It did, unfortunately. And
I always have that when
it
it's like
changed the changed the energy for sure.
I always have that. You ever brush your hand accidentally past and touch someone's boob with the back of your hand?
Yeah.
And then you got to be like, do I say sorry or do we just let this go?
Well, it's like when
Christine
you
got attention to it. She fucking farted shit particles in Christine's face while she was beeging me. Yeesh. God damn, what a funny story.
When you touch a chick's breast by accident, it's the same thing as when do you ever gently touch a man by accident?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like on something and your hand touches.
Yeah.
You kind of pull it away, but you don't say it's. Do you say something? Do you say sorry? Or do you just let it go?
Do you call attention to it? But you have to be like, hey, I know I touched your boob, I'm sorry. Or make a joke.
I'd say my bad. I just do like a my bad.
My bad.
I'm
aware.
To a boob?
Dude, one time we were all at Joshua Tree.
Boob's tough because you don't want to overcut.
You don't want to call attention to it.
You absolutely have to draw attention to it. I think actually you're wrong. I think in the moment, because if not, then it's like, oh, was I trying to get... When I started in the black circuit, a lot of jokes on stage about public transportation people who try to grind up on you and shit.
Freudiage.
Very, but this is classic Kevin Hart joke. They come up behind you and start doing like the, oh, damn, I'll get it, girl. Oh, I'm just rubbing on that butt. Oh, hold them groceries, bitch.
Damn.
Closer.
Oh, really?
That was a closer. He's a billionaire.
Remember Keith's joke on the bus?
Oh, yeah.
Tried to rob me on the bus. I'm on the bus. Bus, bank, money, bank. What? Shut up.
Go what?
Can I read this?
Sure.
It's from Facebook. As you know, the Bonfire now has a Facebook page. Zach Lorett,
the
right
campers
again.
group.
Didn't get a chance to call in, so I'll share my wackiest thing ever said in the bedroom that was not copacetic. This girl had a catchphrase she would use when she wanted me to finish in her mouth. And she would always say it once I'd hit the point of no return. And that phrase was, feed me. 18 years later, I still haven't gotten that dirty, disgusting feeling. Gotten rid of that dirty, disgusting feeling. She also had a clit the size of a tip of a pin. Pin?
Pinky finger.
Pinky finger.
That's a big clit. I gotta say, Zach, though,
That's an exaggeration.
feed me
Feed
wouldn't
me.
bother me that much.
Always saying it? Tacky.
Catchphrase.
Yeah. Feed me.
No. That's got to come up once in
If
a
it
while.
happened once in the moment, you're like, you went for it. If you're saying it constantly, it's like, ugh.
I feel like,
What if that's the only thing she ate?
but I think there's.
What if that was her food source? That feed
Please,
me
feed
was literal. Like, feed me.
There's
I
I
guys.
need the
come.
protein.
Yeah. What if
all
we're
he
not?
is-
You know what I mean?
I'll take
the only
calls now
time
too.
I'm a
Girls call
pescatarian.
and say the weirdest thing a guy's ever shouted out as he was about to come. Because
Terrible, dirty talk.
I've seen in porn like calling it if a guy's got a thing he calls it weird. It's like I'm about to release. I'm about to release.
Well,
Release.
dude,
Something
ending,
weird like that?
Coming and saying goodnight on stage, I have the same problem. I don't know what to say at
But
the
you
end.
mic drop on both.
I love everybody for supporting my career for always.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody, and
Without you.
thank you for letting me come in one of your eyes. You've been a good person to me tonight.
Your bed is sturdy.
Thank you for giving me crabs yet again.
Me and Christine used
I
to,
learned nothing.
used to hook up with a girl. One of the first people we hooked up with used to say thank you when she would come. That me and Christine
While
both-
she was coming?
Yeah, that's good
me
parents.
Me and Christine would talk about that later.
I like it.
That's
I
good
like
parents.
It. You didn't
Girl
like
says,
it?
Thank you.
That's a mother and a father that taught a child right.
No.
Oh, that's a.
I
I'm sorry.
disagree.
That's a girl who got raped by her father.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I mixed that up. I mixed
No,
that
no,
up.
wait. Thank you. Yeah, it depends on the thank you. You need context. Yeah, I mixed that up. Yeah.
There's one girl wanted to. That was the worst. She wanted a mommy daddy fantasy.
Oh, that was
Having
the funny-
both?
That was fucking
I tried
disgusting.
to say.
Are me and Dawn gonna have to fuck people with you guys?
Are you better? Oh yeah. You didn't read that? You got to read the whole contract.
I
dude.
didn't.
No, you got to read the whole contract.
I'm
It's important.
gonna have to
Yeah,
get Dawn.
fucking Chunk's too busy at the Oscars taking care of 1,000 Asian people.
I'm gonna get Dawn's pussies fixed. You got to go back to the gym with the pussy. We're hanging out with the Yokasons this weekend.
Ari, you remember this girl, I believe, and Bob, you definitely had met her at some point. She was super cute, and me and Christine wanted to hook up with her, and then she kept doing that. She was like, "Does mommy want baby to suck daddy's pee pee?" And like she kept doing that. To the point, I just wanted it to get rolling. And I remember Christine, I think verbally said no once or twice, but at some point I'm turning. I'm like, mommy, please tell baby to suck daddy's dick so we can get please,
Mommy, just
whatever's gonna
tell
make her
baby
stop
to suck
talking.
his dick.
She also fucked for 30 seconds, I think, and then
And then she was a weirdo, but she at one point she was like, "Will you just play my game with me?" Like she got mad at
really?
me that I wasn't playing. She was, "Play my game with me."
Hey, you suck Jay's dick or you're getting a consequence. I'm taking away your iPhone. How's that, bitch?
This music is so hilarious. This is what we should have been fucking to.
Yeah, right.
Well, BB doesn't like when mommy doesn't tell BB to suck daddy's pee-pee.
Yeah, you're turning me into a pedophile. It's not like,
we
sir.
both hated it.
I hate it. That's why I don't like the schoolgirl outfit. It's like, I'm not fucking into that.
I don't care about
How
the
far
schoolgirl.
back do you have to go?
Well, so it's not even schoolgirl.
Pacifier
I
is
like
too
the look.
much.
Yeah, I don't want
I like
like
the
a
look of
Hello
like
Kitty watch.
I like the look of like the short skirt with the thigh high shit, but it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be schoolgirl
That's like a-
themed. Doesn't
that's
have to-
Catholic
I don't
school.
give a shit about pigtails. I don't give a
Kill
shit
Bill
about
version.
none of
I
that.
like Catholic school is fine with me, but schoolgirl, where you have a little lollipop.
I like him.
that
I like
one,
him
yeah.
dressed like the lead singer of AC/DC.
That's fair enough.
You like Lou?
Oh, Jesus Christ. We got to take a break. We have to take a goddamn legal break.
Can I pee while we do that?
Of course
Am I allowed
you
to use the
can.
bathrooms?
Good news, we have no reads because nobody wants to advertise for the new Bonfire.
No way,
Tell
really?
your friends.
No.
Tell your friends.
Dude, I gotta read. I gotta read.
Hulu or something.
Yeah.
I'll read something. Ari Shafir again at the Beacon Theater. Hey, everybody, thanks for listening. That was just a portion of our actual Sirius XM radio show.
If you want the whole thing, the whole damn thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire. for a special offer.
That's right. And go to bigjcomedy.com and robertkellylive.com to check out our stand-up dates coming to a city near you. Crackle, crackle.
I stepped on your crackle, crackle. I stink.